Today, we have some brand new updates from Google and also DeepSeek. So, we're going to be running through those today. If you have any questions as well, whilst we go so long today, feel free to ask. I'll also be showing you some cool stuff about how to grow your business with AI and some free resources that we've got available for you. I'll kick off with that. So, what we've actually done, let me show you this. This is a completely free course that we've got going on here. And it basically comes with like everything you'd ever need when it comes to learning AI. So let me pull this up and I'll show you some examples here. And if you have any questions as we go along, feel free to ask. If you want me to check out any new updates, etc., just let me know. But essentially, you can see inside the AI Money Lab here, inside the AI Money Lab, we have a completely free section for learning and training as you go along. So if you go to the classroom over here, what you're going to find is all these different trainings, as you can see. So I've got stuff on like YouTube AI, agency stuff. We've got stuff on like how to make money with school, for example. And if we go to the Learn AI Automation section here, see every single one of these has a free video tutorial, including a 5-hour agents course. Pretty insane. So if you want to learn AI, if you're not sure where to go, etc., you can actually connect with 27,000 members, as you can see. And we're actually just chucking in new trainings every single day. So you can see, for example, here, we were giving away a free app builder that you can use for coding, as you can see. So we have like a full tutorial on that. You can actually sign up and then you get access, and we give you the instructions on exactly how to get access, like you can see. If we scroll down here as well, we have, for example, 1,000 NA10 automation workflows, including stuff on like social media, lead generation, e-commerce, etc., and even like free AI research tools. So if you want to get like the latest information, even like, for example, free calls that you can watch back from the SEO Elite Circle, you can get all of these inside the AI Money Lab, like you can see right here. We're also doing giveaways. So you can see, for example, Saeed, he actually he won our latest giveaway. Congrats to him. And yeah, if you want to get this stuff, feel free to get it inside the AI Money Lab. All right. So let's kick off with what we've got recently. So one of the newest things is a new update from DeepSeek. And essentially, DeepSeek here, they have introduced a new model called DeepSeek Terminus, right? If you want to get all the links from today as well, just feel free to get that inside the AI Money Lab. We put all the links inside there as well. But yeah, essentially DeepSeek Terminus 3.1 has just come out and it's super powerful. Let me show you how it works step by step. So DeepSeek Terminus, if you want to get access, you can see that you get access via OpenRouter. So you can grab the API or you can use it directly inside the chat here. If you want to know how it works, etc. So basically, this literally just came out on the 22nd of September here. And it's a new update to DeepSeek. There is a paid API if you want to use the API, but you can also get access via deepseek.com. So if you go over to deepseek.com here, you can check out DeepSeek Terminus. And yeah, we can start using it directly inside the app here. Mike says, oh, I actually caught you live. Long. Yeah, good to see you here, Mike. So if you have any questions as we go along, feel free to ask Mike or anyone else. And yeah, this stuff is really cool that I'm going to show you. So yeah, basically DeepSeek Terminus, if you're not familiar with it, let me pull this up, some information about it, so you can understand how it works, etc. So it just got released. And the main thing here is like it has a much stronger performance when using agents, right? So you can see the benchmarks here. If we pull this up, this is a table of the benchmark comparisons. Good tweet by Raham Paul, by the way. And you can see like the comparisons here. So we had DeepSeek version 3.1, which I covered about a month ago. And then we also have DeepSeek v3.1, right? Terminus. And so these are the differences. For example, you see on the benchmarks here that it's performing much better when it comes to MMLU, GPQA, Humanities Last Exam, Live Code Bench, Code Forces, etc. Pretty much everything it is superior on. You can see actually on Code Forces it's got a lower score. Some of these I'm not familiar with when it comes to these, but here's the main difference, right? Agentic tool use. So if you have a look here, browse computer, you can see the previously DeepSeek scored 30, now it scores 38.5, which is a huge step up. It's like a 25% increase on the new tool. What else we got here? Mike says, awesome, I'm a board member. Oh, good to see you here, Mike. Appreciate you. Did I already review Ray 3? Ray 3, I saw something about that earlier today, actually, but I've not tested it out yet. Ray 3, I think it's a video generation, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's see here what we got. Yeah, so I saw, yeah, it was Luma who were posting about it earlier. It's kind of like a video generation tool. It looks really, really cool, actually. If you want to get access to that, I think you can go to Luma Labs and then start using it. You see some of the cool stuff you can build. It looks kind of like, I mean, this is a future of cinema, right? If you look at Ray 3. We'll come back to that in a second. But if we have a look at DeepSeek here, yeah, DeepSeek is... The new model was pretty good. I'm still not going to switch to it from like ChatGPT or Claude. I think Claude is just the GOAT for writing, which is the majority of what we do when it comes to creating content. But yeah, he's pretty good. By the way, if you haven't used Claude, let me pull up some interesting stuff right here. So this is our Twitter account, right? So Julian Goldie SEO, we've got like 107,000 followers on Twitter here, as you can see. And this is pretty cool. This is my AI avatar doing all sorts of crazy stuff here. I've not actually watched this video yet. My team produced it, but it looks really cool. Anyway, basically, with Claude, you can create really, really nice content that you just can't create anywhere else, right? So if you're thinking about, okay, how can I get more customers? How can I get more reach? How can I get more traffic to your business? And you're trying to automate that. Honestly, like Claude is the GOAT. It is absolutely the GOAT for creating content, right? So, for example, like this direct response post I posted earlier for our latest flash sale on the AI profit boardroom, we actually created that with Claude, right? I'll show you how it works. So if we go to chats here, and I'll show you the prompt that I actually used to create this. But so basically I said, like, create a short punchy social media post for this limited time offer. So here's the details, and then here's how you're going to create the content, here's the benefits, here's the details of the flash discount, etc. And then here's some example posts that converted really well, right? And then went back and forth probably about once or twice just to like really nail down the basics here. Posted it to the AI Money Lab, and we got sales like straight away. I mean, we do have a good community there, so and a lot of people watch our content and really, love just being part of the community and signing up to other deals as well. But still, the fact that Claude can actually write content that converts better than what most humans can write is absolutely amazing to me. And if you want to know, okay, how do you do it? Well, you can see an example here. So what you're going to do is you tell it exactly what you want. So, for example, like a short, punchy social media post. Then you're going to add, for example, like, okay, what's the limited time offer? So what's going to make people move with scarcity to actually take action? Actually, I don't think of my customers like this, right? But one thing that I think is a good mental framework for people if you're writing copy with AI is to think, okay, well, this is something I was learning from Dan Kennedy's audiobook yesterday on direct response copywriting. He was talking about, like, for example, think of that person that you're writing to as kind of like a sloth laid out on the sofa, phone just out of reach, and doesn't want to do anything, right? And then what can you do inside your copywriting, whether that's on Twitter, whether that's on school, whether that's on any other social media platform, that would make them actually take action? And so that's why you always want to add some like scarcity and some limited time offers inside your content. And you can easily get AI to come up with that for you if you don't already have it. And then from here, we've got like the SOP. And for me, like, it's all about the hook. It's about writing direct response style, making it feel new, big, easy, and safe, having a great headline, etc. And so with this prompt right here, we can easily automate. And this would work for any business, right? Whether you're a plumber, whether you're building out a SaaS tool that you need to get sales on, whether you have an agency. A lot of guys in the AI profit boardroom have agencies, so that's why I mentioned it. I have an agency too. This process works beautifully. So Ray 3, let's have a look at Ray 3. All right. By the way, if this stuff is useful for you, just let me know in the comments. If it's not useful for you, just let me know what you want me to show today, and I can just make sure that we cover the right stuff that you're actually interested in, because that's the whole goal, right? It's just to give you as much value as possible. So let's have a look here. Ray 3, and I assume that'll be on Luma Labs. Otherwise, what I can do here, yeah, let's have a look here. So we've got Luma Ray 3 here. So this is a new release. I mean, I bet the video is probably only like 8 or 10 seconds, but how crazy does that look? Like, how good does that look? It's wild. You would never know the difference, right? For most people, like the difference between, something that's AI generated and something that's CGI generated. How would you be able to tell the difference? Like the next Game of Thrones is probably going to be created with AI or something like that. The next version or the next series that's just as popular as Game of Thrones. And then you can see some examples here. So we've got, for example, like the highlights of the most powerful model. Yeah, I mean, this is really cool as well. You can do draft mode. You got reasoning models as well inside there, visual annotation. And then HDR, studio grade HDR. That's interesting. So you can compare like the different examples. You got underexposure, raw, and then high exposure. For me, honestly, I would say high exposure looks the nicest. But the quality of video now is just outrageous, isn't it? It's just absolutely outrageous. So how do we start using this? That's what we want to know. So available now in Dream Machine on Luma Labs. Let's sign in and just try and start using it. That is not letting me. Okay, great. So what we're going to do is go over to GenSpark. We'll try on there instead. All right. Mike says, I just want to do some animated cartoons. That's interesting. I don't often get that request. I mean, like you can use something like Gemini, right, to help you do that. So if you go to Google Gemini, for example, and you say like, okay, create a cartoon of a SEO nerd using AI on his laptop, and then you're gonna go to tools, and we're just gonna switch this to this account. Make sure you're on the AI Pro, X off that, and then select create videos with Vega 3. Right? And then you should be able to create cartoons using something like Gemini. But let's go over to Dream Machine now. So we've got an example here. X off that. We've got, so you can create and modify images, keyframe with Ray 3, or modify videos. So let's have a look at keyframes. So we're going to switch and just change to keyframe, videos, Ray 3. We have to upgrade, okay, whatever. Do monthly billing. And then I'll just sign up for this. All right. I didn't really plan to sign up for this, but that's the price that I'm paying to help you, and to help you learn and stuff like that. So I'm going to sign up for this tool in the background. All right, we're in, I think. Yeah. So we've unlocked Ray 3 access now. $10 a month. Um, and Jennifer says, would I be able to create product commercials? We'll take a look at that in a second. We'll have a look. And then Mike says, I've created 8-second shorts. So let's have a look at Gemini now. I know, for example, Mike was saying, I just want to do some animated cartoons. Here's an example, right? So if we play this back, I won't play the sound, but you get the idea. Like you can easily create cartoons using that process, and then you can stitch them together, or you can use Google Flow as well, and then you can have like an extended version of this as well. But that's the easiest way to create cartoons, like you can see today. So if we go back to Luma Labs now, I'm going to try Ray 3. So we've got Ray 3 set up here. Let's see what dimensions you get. So you get 16, 9, and 9, 16, right? So you can do shorts, or you can do like long form, landscape versus portrait mode. We can select Ray 3. We can also switch between Ray 3 reasoning and Ray 3 like just high motion. And then you can switch here. So you can see we've got 2 options for duration, which is 5 seconds and 10 seconds. All right. So let's try this now. You can upload an image here. So let's see if we can use an image. Mike says, how do we do virtual Julians of our own? Yeah, so if you go to the AI Profit Boardroom, right, let me show you how to do this. So if you go inside the AI Profit Boardroom here, and you want to create like your own avatar, just like I did. And so you can go to the lead gen and social media section here, go to avatar videos, and we actually break down with a step-by-step SOP exactly how we create those digital avatars, right? So if you want to create your own digital avatar, we've got 2 different training videos on it here. Honestly, this one teaches you everything you need to know. And if you want to get your team to just handle it for you, then there's an SOP down here that shows you exactly how to set this up with your team, right? So your team can just go off and do that for you. So that's all inside the AR Profit Boardroom here. So let's go back to Luma Labs now, and we'll say, right, okay, create a action movie scene with a high-speed police car chase, something like that. And we'll see what we get back. I can imagine that's probably going to take a few minutes to generate, but I'm interested to see, okay, what we get back and how long that takes. What I can actually do is just set the stopwatch here. So we'll start that now, and we'll see how long this takes to generate. So it's kind of got like the basic image. It says it's dreaming up. Now I think what also we can do here is probably generate 2 at the same time. So if I duplicate that, and then I'm going to go to, so you can rename it in the top left here as well, yeah. And then if we go to boards, keyframe, and then I think we can upload an image of ourselves and use that inside the images as well, right? So if we go now to, let's say, I know someone was asking, like, how do you create commercials for a product, right? Like, so what we can do is, let's say my product is the Link Building Mastery book that we've got here. We're going to download that. Then we're going to go to keyframe here, grab that image. And I think you can have multiple images, which is interesting too. So I'm going to say, okay, create a UGC advert with someone advertising this book. We'll see if that works. I don't know if that's going to work or not, because I've never used Ray 3. Like, you've literally just seen me sign up for it, but we can see if it works or not. So it's been 1 minute 20 so far. And if we have a look at this, it's still creating the video. So it does take quite a while to generate those videos. But you're getting a feel for it now, so you can see how it looks, what it looks like, etc. Kind of looks like a Need for Speed video game scene there. We'll see how it goes. And then in the meantime, we've got look at that. Yeah, so you can create commercials really easily using that process. I wonder if that's going to have sound as well. I don't think it will, but it'll be interesting to see. Any other questions as well as we go along, like feel free to ask people, like just here to help you. So Jennifer, would I be able to create product commercials? Yes, you can. So all you do is you just upload the image of the person that you want to use or the product that you want to use. And then you can just say like create a UGC advert with someone advertising this book. And then you can see here that it started to generate that like so. All right. Might take like a minute or so to generate, but yeah. Mike says it creates 8-second shorts. And I think that is fully generated. So you can see here it's generating 720p. Kind of looks weird to me. It looks cool, but it doesn't look as impressive as the examples that I saw on the website. I've got some ideas here though. So what I can actually do is if we go to Claude, we'll go to Claude and we'll say, okay. Yeah, that's Mike says the scene doesn't make sense, but that is probably the prompt. I would agree. I think like we just need to improve the prompt. So I'm going to say create some prompts for amazing cinematic short movies. Include the colors, actions, etc. Try and cram everything you can. In an 8-second scene. It's amazing, no audio. And we'll see if we can get like something better as a prompt. So we've got Neon Rain, Golden Hour Phoenix. Let's try that one. We can try a few of these. So I'm just going to have this over here. But that's pretty good. I mean, look at that one. You can also extend it. So you can make it longer if you want to. There's no audio on that, like I mentioned. And then you can download it here. So if we download that, let's open it up. So this is the video. Pretty cool. That was super easy, wasn't it, as well? Can you change the resolution here? Yeah, so you can have 1080p if you want to. I think that would take a lot longer, so I'm probably not going to do that on a live stream, but you can see how easy that is to do. And then you can also brainstorm here, so you can get more ideas, you can reply, etc. And it comes up with the prompt, like so. Let's try another one now. So I'm going to say, okay, here's the colors, here's the scene, etc. We're going to switch that to 9:16. And then we'll generate a response like so. And we'll try this one as well. So this one we're generating like a seafoam astronaut ballet dancing underwater. We've got the Phoenix being generated over here. What else can we do? The Forest of Giants. Okay, that sounds cool. So we'll just create a few at one time. Rinse all the credits whilst we can. And then what I'm also going to do is just make sure I cancel my account. Always do this, people. Always keep your discipline. Cancel those subscriptions as soon as you sign up, because otherwise what will happen is you'll forget about it. I'll forget that I've done a live stream on it. And then before you know it, you're getting charged every month for something you've totally forgotten about. And so I've cancelled that now. Pretty easy and simple, but just most people don't do it. That's pretty cool. This one's looking cool too. Bunty says, can Dream Machine also add audio? Not as far as I know, but let's have a look here. See, there's no audio on these as well, so I don't think you can. But what you can do is, and this is something that I've done before with the AI Profit Boardroom, right? So if you go to, in fact, I think it's inside the Money Lab as well, which is free. So I'll show you that first. If you go over to Classroom here, type in Reels. Or if you go to, actually, we'll go in that AI Profit Boardroom here, I'll find it. So if you type in Reels at the top, Classroom, NA10 viral Reels workflow. Inside this workflow, what we actually have is a full process for adding audio automatically to your Reels, right? And it kind of syncs the audio with the video using a API from NA10 and FAL. And basically inside this automation, what you can see, for example, is it will actually sync the audio with the video. It works really, really well. And then if you just want to steal the workflow, we actually have that inside the AI Profit Boardroom as well. So you can just grab the importable JSON over here. But yeah, basically that workflow there will help you sync audio with video automatically. So if you have something like Ray 3, you can easily just do it that way instead. You don't need to worry about the audio. Mr. P says, good tip, cancel it ASAP. Got caught out when trying to deploy an app I built to track my subscriptions. Yeah, I mean, it adds up. It adds up. It gets painful. When you see the charge, you're like, oh, I totally forgot about that for 2 months. It's a brutal lesson we all learn. So let's have a look at what we got here. This is more like it. Look at this. I want to view this full screen. Why won't it let me? All right, cool. That's cool. I mean, it looks like a full cinema style. You can upscale it as well with HDR. You can add more like this. You can actually extend the video as well, so you can make it longer, and you can add an M frame as well. So you could say, right, okay, make a shark run after the woman, and then I think what it will do is extend the clip and add that in, right? So it's adding the shark pursuit over here. But that looks really, really cool. Bunty Canada says awesome. Yeah. This one is pretty cool too. Not as good as the first one, honestly, but it looks cool. And then we got this too. Like a mushroom forest. We got the desert spiral. Very, very trippy. And then finally, oh, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But yeah, Lumen looks cool. It looks really, really cool. This is the best output so far. So let's have a look what went well here. So I think the colors work really nicely. Bear in mind, it didn't do everything that we asked it to. So we asked it to like dance, and the character doesn't dance. I think the camera actions as well probably help a lot. And then just like the scene itself, you know, the jellyfish, the bioluminescent jellyfish looks really cool. That's still generating. A lot of these scenes, they don't really make sense. So, like, if you look, I can see this is generating now, but you see how the shark is just like swimming around the person and then the person sort of drifts into the water. It doesn't make much sense to me, but it looks cool. And then you can reframe it as well, so you can actually edit the framing here. So you can say, right, okay, make it bigger, zoom in on that person, or just the background, etc., and download the canvas that way. But yeah, pretty cool. Mike says, I fell out of love with Lovable and Bolt. Everything I built, I had to edit in VS Code, so it was minimal time savings. I gotta admit, like, you know, Bolt breaks a lot. It breaks so much. It's crazy. Let's have a look at this. Is it any good? But it doesn't make sense. Kind of like the police car chase one, right? Like, there's not much sense there. I guess that's probably what the reasoning model is for, to be fair. Let's try that. So if we go, we'll take that. And you can actually edit these bits as well. So you can change like the scenes and stuff like that, like drowned alien spacecraft, for example. Well, if we go to a new board here, create a new one, plug that in, and then I think we can switch to Ray 3 reasoning, and that will probably give us better outputs. Because the main thing that I see with the outputs is that the content itself it's not very well thought out. Like, it looks great, but it's not very logical. Mike says this looks great. Where is the audio? So, like I mentioned before, like there's no audio inside Ray 3. But then if you want to add audio, then you can use the Reels workflow from the AR Profit Boardroom. So if you go inside the AR Profit Boardroom, type in Reels, we have a full workflow for taking videos and then adding audio to it automatically with FAL, right? So you can do it that way. That looks cool. So you can see that it takes a lot longer to generate the responses, but I think it should be better thought out, surely, if it's going to take that much time. It's kind of annotating it as well. Look, you see how it's circling different parts. Now, just whilst waiting for that to load, make sure you do join the AI Success Lab if you haven't already. 27,300 people in there. Um, we're posting new stuff all the time. There's stuff in here that you won't find anywhere else. So, for example, like yesterday, we were offering a free LLM ranking session to try and rank your business inside LLMs. And the only way you can get that is inside the AI Money Lab. So we're giving away free stuff like that. We have exclusive deals on different products. We also give away like new trainings every single day, like you can see. And we chuck in loads of video tutorials inside here as well, along with like giveaway contests as well. So you can see here, we have a look through the list, even like people posting their experiences with the community and what they got as well. Giveaways, like you can see. What else we got? Even like free trainings from the AI Profit Boardroom, like a full Klein prompt collection completely for free. And we show you exactly how to get access. And then also inside the classroom here, you're going to get access to like the AI automation course, which comes with like, I think there's like 50 automations inside here. Every single one of these is a different training with a step-by-step SOP, etc. As you can see. So if we go to Minimax, for example, it's got a full training here. And then if we scroll down, you can see it's got a link to all these different resources as well. And then even like for the new stuff, right? So for the latest stuff, for example, like Seed Dream that literally just came out, we have a bunch of resources here and a step-by-step operating procedure, like you can see. So if you want to get access to this stuff completely for free, then join the AI Money Lab, link in the comments description, and you can get access to all this stuff, right? We also include like 1,000 free NA10 automations. We include some stuff on like AI agents, 200 ChatGPT prompts, etc. And this comes in like video, audio, PDF, and printable format too, so you can get access to everything. And that's all inside here. All right. Plus, you can connect with 27,000 AI builders. So, link in the comments description to the AI Money Lab. Let's go back to GenSpark now, see what we got. It's taking absolutely ages, isn't it, to generate? But I like the way, I mean, look at that output. It looks really, really cool. It's coming to life now for sure. Seems to make a lot more sense as well versus the previous options. And it looks better than a lot of movies, doesn't it? Like if you look at the cinematography and you look at the colors and lighting, even the details in the background, super interesting, kind of like an Avatar feel. Yeah, Mike says Flow added Nana Banana. I need to be more active in the school. I've been going through you getting started. Need to poke around for more stuff I can use now. Yep, that's it. Just start taking some action. Bird says underwater sparks. Cool. And yeah, that's basically it. So I would see it inside the AI Money Lab. If you want to get like coaching, support, help with me, etc., join the AI Profit Boardroom. You can see today Mike's a member of the AI Profit Boardroom. We do have a flash sale running right now. And inside the community here, you can see that we're, it's very active. Loads of people posting cool stuff that they're working on. Super active community. Lots of people helping each other, which is amazing too. And then also we do weekly giveaways. So inside the AI Profit Boardroom, we're running this giveaway right now. We also reward people for posting each week on the leaderboards. And we have like NA10 automation coaching course as well. Top of that, inside the classroom, you get access to all this stuff that's really just focused on like the actionable ways you can use AI to scale your business and get more leads, get more traffic, get more sales. And then also inside the calendar here, we have loads of different sessions running, right? So you can join 5 coaching calls a week where you can ask, get support, get help. And if you're struggling with anything, then you can join here. On top of that, we have a map. So you can see all the members around the world, see who's close to you, see who's in your city, and then, you can arrange offline meetups as well with people who are interested in the same stuff as you. And it also comes with all of this stuff like you can see right here. So feel free to get the AI Profit Boardroom. And if you want us to actually just go off and automate stuff for you, and you want to hire us and become a client, then you can book in an AI automation session. On that call, basically, we're going to look at where you spend your time. Then we're going to build out the systems you need to save you time. And from there, we'll go off and implement it. Right? So you can become a client, hire us to do AI automation for you. We have an amazing team. This is with my agency. So feel free to get that link in the comments description. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.